Come on! Can't we stay out a little longer?
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Tychean. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
There was a revolt in the shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
The Borisin traveled all the way here to infiltrate the Lafu, and attempt to rescue their leader with a crafty scheme. This is completely unlike them. To be honest, it reminds me of what the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. At present, all 3 generals are on guard, and taking action to hunt down the fugitives, and the mastermind behind it all. However, if these Borisin can disguise themselves as Foxians, where do we even begin to search for them? Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster. The security of the Lafu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Xiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borisan spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Qiu hostage. The longer we wait, the more
Zhao Qiu always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borisan abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borisan were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that he and Dan Heng are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisan have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Xiao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Xiao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will... But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong...
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
Well... I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately, solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least two parties who won't accept your approach. The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Luofu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hulei's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Luofu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hulei actually does anything.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Luofu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
General Huaiyan asking you to be the ringmaster instead of Yan Qing?
No, that's not the case.
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to...
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Luofu in the ring?
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison.
Borisin infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Xueyi from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I and the two behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hulei has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borisin. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hulei herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hulei was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions...
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Shan, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
The formula and technique seem oddly familiar.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borisin's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow. Here we are. A According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borisson.
Stream 4. Gleam of old friends.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's...
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisson possesses. This is likely the work of Hule.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borisson truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisson have always been the most formidable adversaries. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borisson pacts, forming a grand army of abomination over 7 centuries ago. I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations, and I personally witnessed, even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. The fort by the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crew...
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being in prison? On the Xianzhou June, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lawfu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the... But I guess I understand. The people of the Lawfu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead...
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Stream 4. Leave.
Did this Cloud Knight also take...
No. This is a Borisson in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these Borisson are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisson disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Army. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold a position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
almost all of his blood while he was...
Despite being a long-lived species, Borisin are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water. It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to...
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the forest of swords to drain his life force. But in the end, just like you said, Miss Lucia, casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it.
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borisin. With his mysterious sorcery tool, the Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such... I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou law.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hule, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the...
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Lucia. Yanqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were trying?
Yes, the Artisanship Commission and I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to...
Perhaps to those scholars.
No. If it were, it was a deliberate...
This skill and experience.
Watch out! Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. This battle is unavoidable.
I sense a storm.
They can still move with me. Sure, it never moves again.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
The strength heaven surge. Break!
Free will, or was it fate? Still water.
Immerse yourself in it. Yeah.
I sense a storm.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
I weep for the departed.
This battle battle is unavoidable. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Damaged.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
The strength. Surge. Rise! Awaken, world-cleansing dragon!
Normal.
Be of your body and mind.
Normal.
Destiny for oblivion. The times are changed.
Lend me your strength. You haven't answered my question about why Hulei was imprisoned in the Luofu instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your...
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hulei on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hulei's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called... The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin did. So...
Exactly. While Borisin see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel. Why can Borisin control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hulei was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hulei thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without...
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hulei and the Luofu. It wasn't an honor, but rather...
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Luofu that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hulei and the Xianzhou Luofu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Luofu.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou...
Thank you, Florin.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor with... But did your mentor tell you?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers...
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't...
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Stream 4.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be...
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission.
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission, moreover. Forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority, and the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power, and since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingshaw.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading...
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara...
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet. I'd like to hear their explanation.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, and don't worry a thing.
May Rainbow's blessing.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal
delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowered?
Well, you have a point. let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers...
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the pepper.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until You said that Jin Liu who recently... Do you really think you see Boris? The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death...
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hule.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civil...
Hule. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to you? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me.
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book!
And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart...
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borisin have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality! And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the LaFu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And...
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us!
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Luofu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our stars gifts will... Right now, everyone in the LaFu is distracted by this stupid war dance. so this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiaoqiu, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Moktok?
No, I've never heard anything like that.
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters.
I can't believe he... Perhaps I can try to... Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights must have... For now. Someone is keeping an eye on me. No.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So, where would you like to go? We need to hurry wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start, and the Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. Close the ports? Why would they do that? Would you like to board my stars? Well, my little star skiff can't... We need to hurry wherever... What? Are you joking? How can I take you...
I'm sorry. If I can help you. Hi, do you need my help?
Borisin are hiding in the Exalting Sanctum. You must deliver the... These Borisin are just...
Will you please wait here?
Would you like to board my... Well, we need to hurry wherever... Keep what quiet?
realm keeping?
Stop asking. Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
Not yet. There's no way for this time.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Could you please provide... Wait, I recognize you. You're the lost Yao Qing.
I was brought here by the...
All right, I'll call for...
You're back, Jiao Chou.
Come and take a good look. Who are
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my...
What are you trying to do, Moktak? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port and check out the situation. Remember, these people...
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lot.
Oh, exactly. They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst a flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tell, of course. You can now, before the hunt begins. Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. But remember, the next time you refuse me, I'll...
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. You can torture me until I talk. Or... Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture?
So, is that why the Shenjiao Yao Qing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some. I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Zhou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to achieve his goal. He sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. All right. Now it's your turn.
Jiao Zhou, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Moza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Zhou, I picked up a signal.
If that's the case...
Looks like you're General. There's an old saying among the Bo...
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Luofu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borisin that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike. You've heard of this military tactic, right? What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the...
A star skiff to get us out of the...
We predict their next move? Let's start from where you found those Borisin.
Never be dull. Come
Gleam of old blade.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if... If Yanqing hadn't scared them off, we would not have many clues. However, the more well-prepared a plan is...
Are you suggesting that there are Borison?
This is an automated air. First, look at those men, there's a cloud. Lastly, if you have a target in mind.
You're aware of the Borison prison break?
Yeah, I've received the news.
Looks like you've been keeping it.
No, everything is...
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness... Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yanqing, aren't you supposed to be on the...
Thank you for your concern, but I have...
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on...
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown...
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are a...
That makes perfect sense. So you're now
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's... No, not at all. Actually, I'm here to address a
peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions...
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise.
I think he's genuinely here to investigate the star skiffs, as he claimed. In my opinion...
Remember when I mentioned...
But on the contrary...
Their flimsy disguise...
Why are you still here? As I said...
No. I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question. So, how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hulei?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing!
Lend me your strength.
The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
Familiar.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. Inevitable.
You'll pay for this.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Rise!
Mustn't fall.
That's half the work. I weep for the departed. It is your fault.
Your assistance is timely.
Inevitable.
This battle is unavoidable.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want, but I assure you, you won't get anything from me.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hulei's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borisin escape so you—
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borisin. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borisin get great—
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave.
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Xianzhou ship. I grew up in one of the worlds where Borisin roam. To the Wolf Masters, Foxians are nothing but property. Cannon fodder used to slow down—
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yao Cheng. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargaze—
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hulei, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hulei from attacking Stargazer Navalia.
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe.
Please, save me. I want to live.
Xiaoshu, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
The Borisin Beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start. I will bring...
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear?
I do.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borisin bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisin. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borisin, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative ability, with the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hulei. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their life. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. Like a useless idiot. I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their... Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance and a fully cured Fei Shao.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my...
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox. As the wolf's creed goes, gift the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in Forgotten Court, that's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borisin truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the war dance will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back.
Hope? The Borisin have forgotten the Wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong. But the bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me... Moktok, let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves.
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike... Now, you devious monkey.
Chow Chow.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou Lafu in blood. Follow me, my cubs! We shall stride among the prey! Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in... Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is... Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle?
As a representative of the Xianzhou Lafu, I will defeat all challengers.
That's the spirit. Sounds like you're all fired up. If you could just keep your legs from shaking so much, it would be more convincing, March. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Lafu swordmaster, taking the place of your noble...
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me?
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you're defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Lafu shall all be taken back.
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence?
March, think about the great great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far.
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove... Master Yunli, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yunli, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public. If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself? Do you have something prepared?
March 7th, a young beauty from the astro...
All right, when people ask you, you might as well tell them this loud and clear.
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive! Given the imminent danger, you please. Miss Yunli's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, this guy... Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So, this is the there are so... March, before the war dance begins, allow me to... My grandfather always told me, you've seen me wield a...
Waving around such a giant weapon, Master Yunli favors using overwhelming force.
You're not wrong. My battle style has always been simple and effective. Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long, drawn-out battle.
Why would you tell me?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and lose to some... Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents.
Let me know myself and know the enemy. Let's see.
Yes. Yeah, this is just... Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yunli. Nothing out of the ordinary. I guess you could say it's all fair winds and Another awkward pause. Did you get it? Wolves sounds like waves. It's a funny...
He's actually explaining his joke.
Making things awkward really is my...
There are still many guests arriving here.
Understood.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing. I've heard so much. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This last-minute replacement. March 7th.
If I'd known I could use multiple weapons at once, I'd have brought my bow.
Hello, miss. Are you here to take part in the Ringmaster's...
That's right. I'm the March 7th at every...
What? You're...
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of sword...
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too.
Ugh. I am not used to wearing clothes like this at all. Oh! You're March 7th!
That's right.
As you can see, I am the journalist and
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really gone all out as the host.
That's right! A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us. Oh! First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yanqing is not... This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but... My apologies, this was very unprofessional of me. I see that Lieutenant Yanqing has his own affairs to tend to. Then, once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. May I ask who that might... The talented swordswoman from the Xianzhou Juming, Miss Yun Li. Thank you very much for accepting.
The first round of the war dance is about to begin. Are you feeling
me? I'm fine. As soon as I saw these...
Just make sure to maintain this composure when you go in the ring.
I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy.
So, do you want to go out and...
I knew it! Let's go. Peach blossoms and divine sword descend. That's enough knowing.
Walk through here. We'll be able to see the war dance's official venue. Walk through here. We'll be able to see the war dance's official venue.
Wow, so this is what it's...
Look over there.
Master Yun Li?
Well, it's too...
Almost time for one. As soon as
It's when it's... I have to leave.
I wonder how...
Hey!
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out. Remain vigilant at all times.
Yes, General!
You two, follow me. What's a signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Does that mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait.
General, I failed you.
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his... If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a...
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death.
Save your breath.
Just for oblivion. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
The strength.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Surge. Break.
Think you won?
This battle is unavoidable.
Surge. Rise.
I weep for the departed. This is your fault.
Wowza. Are you okay?
I wasn't able.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? The one-on-one duel?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the...
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hule can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the streets of...
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hule's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin. I've seen him convert a Foxian. This is Hule's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds. He has passed his blood to his minions, and is planning to spread it across the Luofu and stir up panic.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a...
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it...
But if Hule succeeds in getting...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them. What Hule wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Luofu for like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hule does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Luofu.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the...
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also...
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, what do we do? Are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, we must fight off any regrets. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. But being lost in hesitation, everyone, listen up, Nameless. Please lend us your strength as you did when the ambrosial...
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament.
If SOLIID does come to attack the Sky Splitter, Lieutenant Yanqing, I need you to...
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing...
Cloud Knights! The Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for
Facial, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Facial.
Madam Yukong, after 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side. It's been a while since we let loose. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the Lawfu. Try not to go too wild. Bring forth, gleeful.
We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to... Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow!
What's that? Everyone, out of the way! mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hulei and Zhao Chou's whereabouts. He has to be. A retainer like my... Hopefully. Take a good look around. If you can find one, I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie so decisive, so brutal? She is more like it as...
The sneak that infiltrated the shackling prison. Moktok. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some... It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me.
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. I lived as a hunter from... The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on... Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hulei, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death.
Puh. How honorable. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you...
Boils in my veins. Long live Hulei. Resurgence is at
Resurgence? And murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before? I'm sure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy.
Familiar.
Inevitable.
So familiar.
The dragon will always return.
That's half the work. I weep for the departed. It takes a fall. Don't worry. It's just a scrape.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Familiar.
I sense a storm.
Free will, or was it fate? Still water uplifted.
Need a doctor? Resistance is coming.
Inevitable. Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
There's always a weakness.
Fight!
sense a storm.
Let me tend your wounds!
Do not awaken the world-cleansing dragon!
Hold on.
Heaven surge! Rise!
Boris resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or...
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Shao will catch you and send you to...
Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me.
Stand down, Monza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have... The people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borisin blood. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough to convince everyone to keep their lips sealed?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins. When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borson. Anything that we gift, we the Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you before you arrive. I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700. Then, I will pipe before I finish these tasks of mine. You have a chance to stop me, or die at my hand.
I accept your challenge, Hule.
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with...
That's easy for my grandfather to say. But this mission first round of the tournament is about to begin. According to the plan, maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants lounge right now. I wonder how her preparations are. They're coming along. Teach me some.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. The Cloud Knights are all in position. following General Huayan's orders.
Very good. Although, there is one thing I want to confirm with you.
Unfortunately, we don't have any means to distinguish between Borisin and the Foxians. However, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are working hard to investigate the source of the forgery. All Cloud Knights on the skies.
March 7th and I could already...
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received
An emergency boarding report.
It wasn't on the Sky Splitter Starskiff registry, but...
Who would be boarding the ship at this time?
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay. Would you like me to lead the way?
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I have to check on this immediately.
Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare.
So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers...
I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is from 3, 2, 1.
Wait a second! It's me! It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Wait! Even though the Borisin can disguise themselves, they can't turn into someone as short as me.
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hulei.
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud. But also...
more manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way,
what's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter is slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize it. The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide you.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worried.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
Right on time.
Yes, you! What are you made of? Slap! You don't look so good.
Do not fret.
Lend me your strength.
Strike!
Thank you for your... Yes, you! Right on time. Yes, you! Down to earth! Need a doctor?
We found 2 wolves in the engine room. That means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas.
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, let's go. We need to get to the war dance. Come with me. To the ring. This way. We're not too late.
From this moment on, run for your life.
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see Cloud Knight. Prepare for battle.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This
precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, all we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Sky Splitter soaring high above.
But what do we do if Hule is not planning to attack the war dance?
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, General Fei Shao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape. Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu,
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the...
Knowing that Elder Huaya, this hunt will make...
That jolt just now. What's going on? Borisin must have actually infiltrated... You guys... You're
General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. We need to find Fury and the others as soon as possible.
Still water's uplifting.
Need a doctor?
Your assistance is timely.
Here you go, Master! Not very sportsmanlike, merciful.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Just time for oblivion. I weep for the departed. This is your fault.
Assistance is timely.
Ready to shine. Time to shift Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what? Yes!
Free will, or was it fate? Still water's uplifting.
Plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
Stream 4. Seek, and you will find.
The hall below the ring. I remember it being this way. Master Yanqing! What?
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger.
Please. I am March 7th, a sword master who will represent the lawful.
Yunli, Miss March, may your blades be sharp.
May your blades be sharp.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Shall send some young cars to the stage.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Loft.
Does the Senjo Lafu not have any worth?
Make sure to keep yourself safe this time, March. And remember, we're all in this together.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Shall send some young cars to the spot.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Loft.
I wouldn't let my guard down. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of the young cub.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me?
You're the best! Such insane power!
Fine. Opening up. Shall finally arise.
You've got a lot of nerve!
Just a little something, and nothing else.
Much obliged. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Lend me your strength!
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Be to shine! Here you go, Master! Time to show you what I can really do! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What? Yes!
You won't get away.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Just a little something, and nothing else.
You're the best! Not very sportsmanlike! Doesn't fall.
Just a little something, and nothing else.
Much obliged. That hurts. Doesn't fall. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Oh, I get it! Lend me your strength! Nice job! Time to show you what I can... Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What? Yes!
I have something for you. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Much obliged.
Ready to shine.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Naughty child.
Here you go, Master! Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best!
I've been waiting a long time for this SOLIID.
Still don't understand.
Remember this! My name is March 7th! Ringmaster, the Lost. Someone else take this one?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
You've got a lot of nerve.
You think a little ambush is enough to beat me?
Much obliged.
Such insane power!
Opening up.
Here you go, Master!
Stay back, Clara.
Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best!
You've got a lot of nerve. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Awesome! You'll make good practice.
You won't get away.
I have something for you.
I want to protect everyone. Helena's your Tara!
It's your command.
Nap time.
It's your command.
Nice job!
Stay back, Clara.
Oh, I get it! Watch this!
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best! I want to protect everyone. Helena's your Tara! Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
Hide.
everyone. Holy Mr. Tora! Awesome! Now watch this!
Sweet little mighty cubs. You thought I would run?
Take 10 of you.
Running is never an option.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Just a little something, and nothing else.
You're the best. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
I want to protect everyone. Holy Mr. Tora!
I get it.
Protect everyone. Holy Mr. Tora!
Awesome! Watch this!
Time for a shot.
You won't get away. I have something for you.
Ready to shine. Here you go, Master. Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Just a little something, and nothing else.
You're the best.
It will take much more than that. Your people. I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than...
Do you think you have some other escape route? Jiao Cho, I have already peeled back your
But you have told me...
Oh, but you will never have a chance to use after all. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be over. Not even your god can save her from this fate. Although, and the only way to save her is here.
Are you the healer?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go...
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners.
You really did put hard work into it.
Are you the healer?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need...
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child.
Okay, then can you...
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only...
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also... I cannot speak for the dead, but I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned, they fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Cho, this is an order.
Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hulei. Unfortunately, I tumble dust. I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine. I will do my best to cure you. Fish out. I kept my promise. At the cost of this insignificant, bring victory to the Yaoqing.
So, you want to play dirty? Yeah, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hulei's movements are slowing down. Protect everyone too.
This is our chance.
For us to put this dog down. Someone else take this one. Here you go, Master.
Time for an overhaul.
I want to protect everyone. Helena's your turn.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I want to protect everyone. Helena's your turn.
Just a little something, and nothing else.
You're the best. Time to ship Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what? Yes! Nice job!
I want to protect everyone. Helena's your turn.
Thanks.
Just a little something, and nothing else.
Much obliged.
Does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hulei, take Good luck. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
To show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! What's this?
I want to protect everyone too! Help me, Mr. Sora!
Stay back, Cleric. Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. Lieutenant Yang Qing, how are you holding up?
General, is everything okay on the ground?
Everything's fine. We were able to suppress the Borisin attacks. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? I originally thought, in the best case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hule. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come. We need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected happens.
Oh, I was so scared. I thought you were a goner.
And Jing, that was amazing. That final blow you dealt to Hule.
Was it really us who defeated Hule? Why do I feel...
It must have been our awe-inspiring righteousness.
You really are an overthinker. What's the point of worrying about these things? Who cares why he started to...
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me. Over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end...
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regret.
Yes, I was defeated. But this was not unexpected.
The hunt is finally over. Lieutenant Yang Qing. Everything's... Who would have imagined... Come. We need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected happens.
Yes, I was... You've doomed yourselves.
This is the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the plague mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
What? I clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hulei just wanted to take down the general! At the cost of his own life! Step out of it, General!
Stay back.
You are not worthy.
Eliminating threat.
Time for a shot.
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath.
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
I will devour you!
Target threat index lowered. Eliminating threat.
Naughty child.
Rip this body.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Monsieur Tora!
How many can you block?
You cannot hide. Pray.
Mission command.
I will devour you.
Swords descend! I'm not afraid of you.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Mission command.
I'm okay.
You are not worthy.
Time for swordplay.
Target threat index low. Eliminating threat.
Nap time.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
No one can live forever, Jiao Chao. Vista.
Is this the Sky's Lieutenant Yanqing? You are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it!
You always lead the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange? That is your enemy. This rage. I remember the taste. I know, isn't that right, Fei Shao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. When I learned your story from Jiao Chou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? This time, waiting for this day to come. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the iron-clad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deep. truly strong, I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borison on to you. You're here at a juncture. Served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your rage. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage.
So this was the path that you prepared for me.
That's right. We are all so similar after all. We're both monsters and were born for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxy and Borison accept these truths, and the Borison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Shemju. Carve your name into the Shemju's history books, or into the list of arch.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I drew. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the...
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. They're still behind us. Don't stop! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. We will all be able to escape. So you have to run. Nirgal, run!
We ran. I escaped the hunting pack. Unfortunately, in the years that followed, gradually, I prayed that they...
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why if the gods will never be. Do you understand now? You are a beast that was born.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a greater wilderness for Borison. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person...
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. And then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a shell.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of... Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule! A wolf lurks among every forest and box. It will devour. I am only
I'm fresh. That's better. Just a little something.
You shall live forever!
That was you.
Not each other. Next time.
Time for swordplay!
Just a little something.
Breathe easy.
I will devour wants to devour. I will first have to beg for my mercy!
Sword descent!
I swear to be the arrowhead. Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable! I swear to be the arrowhead. Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Just a little something.
Feeble mimicry.
That's better.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Just a little something.
Time for swordplay! Practice is over! Sword to set!
Naughty child.
Let the hunt begin! Careful, never hesitate! That won't do. I swear to be the arrowhead. Forever triumphant!
I'm very shocked.
I swear to be the arrowhead. Forever triumphant!
Just a little something.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Just a little something.
Breathe easy again.
That won't do. Shines upon me.
Tears of blood, and all the divisions are loud. I once hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey.
The disguises and show you.
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar set in the box. The moment it's true, it will devour you.
Just a little something.
Breathe easy again.
That won't to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Fangs and claws. Thank you. Stay safe. That shines for one. Tears of blood. All the I once unholy. Now, I will use your hands as my the disguises and a wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and foxy. The moment it will devour.
I shall come back.
You are not worthy.
I'm not afraid of you. Naughty child.
Just a little something.
And your life will be soon. You shall live.
Elimination front.
That's better.
I want to protect everyone. Oh, that's your fault.
Wants to devour. You will first have to beg for my mercy.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant. Victory inevitable.
Just a little something.
Please, I'll never forget you.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant. Victory inevitable.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Oh, that's your fault.
Make your boo-boo leg.
That won't do.
This is the only sensation I have experienced for 700 years.
Target threat index lowered. Eliminating.
That's better. Just a little something.
Love grown dull.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant.
I need to be brave.
Nap time.
I will bow your bootleg. Never hesitate.
That won't do. I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant.
Time for a shot.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Just a little something.
That won't do.
You cannot
Stay back, Larry.
You
Stay back, Larry.
make your bootleg.
That won't do.
That's better.
Stay back, Larry.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
I will bow.
Just a little something.
You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate.
That won't do.
Eliminating threat. Stay back, Larry.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant.
That won't do.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
I swear to be
your move, Hule.
Just a little something.
Thank you. You all stay safe.
I swear to you.
Forever triumphant!
I want to protect everyone.
Naughty child. Time for a shot. Just a little something.
My only enemy has always been myself.
General! General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on.
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Dan Heng, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the Preceptors.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some...
Yes.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borison's escape. That marked up map...
Is semblance revert... That's right. You were sent here by the General to hear my confession, weren't you? If there's even a shred of empathy, ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us Preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks, and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins of Lingsha. Dan Heng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are—
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors. Because both parties ultimately share the same...
So now that survival won't convince us,
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma. The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation. Imagine, if there were once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to ending...
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the... I'm deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of...
Hold it!
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Dunhung and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's... here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you already...
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's...
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really...
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during Rebirth. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade account.
Dan Heng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I have long since severed ties with the Alliance. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Do whatever it takes! Make sure they escape here alive. Do whatever it takes! Make sure they escape.
The stench of evil. Time to cleanse the filth.
Free will, or was it destiny for oblivion?
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Rise!
Again?
The true everything in this world is bleeding. May the foul foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Another journey between still water and bliss. I weep for the departed. It takes a fall.
The strength.
Be of your body and mind.
Awaken. Word cleansing dragon.
That's half the work.
You'll pay for this. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Break!
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for oblivion.
Get it together. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
I weep for the departed. It takes a fall.
Time to cleanse the filth. Troublesome.
Still water and bliss.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
The strength. Heaven surge. Rise!
Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance. Do you really think you can do anything? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end... Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is...
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran. And just moments ago...
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my deck? Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady? Are you amused? Alright, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves.
Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus, okay?
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Hulays with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yenqing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my...
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th. You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you?
Exactly. How are my masters doing?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. And...
hey, watch your words!
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, considering the intense battle with Hulei, and then with General Fei Xiao, the rigorous sparring session with...
Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage...
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Zhuming have.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Modza.
I can guess why. General Fei Xiao is just too strong.
Yun Li, go and lie down.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And the guy with the hood?
Thank goodness you and the others found Yao Cho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and all three from the Yaoqing...
it looks like the entire delegation from this...
I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But, alas, what can you do when the General Fei Xiao just slipped out of the recovery room? She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens. If you're looking to meet her, the luminescent depths might be your best bet.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao. Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Lady's.
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Zhao Cho. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin, imitating your voice to take my life?
Zhao Cho, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Is your body?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However...
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your... I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao. I am content.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing up. I am just a warrior. So my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
So you...
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was...
General, seeing you safe and sound puts our mind. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They braved...
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutren, I consulted with her about the war dance. She left a note stating, the Hexaky advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities. It's just...
However, Hulei's demise might actually be hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou. But what about the war?
The war dance was interrupted on the war dance's opening day.
As Elder Huayan.
This settles from the onset.
Her attempt to infiltrate the
Rather than outright victory.
The goal of the Xianzhou Alliance.
With Elder Huayan's insight.
We gathered today, not just Yao Guang has sent to bring you in.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened.
Was the Seer strategist thinking of us or thinking of the fates we're destined?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jing Yuan, you're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Seer strategist, this conversation might...
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not...
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines brightly as the Seer strategist.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is...
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations, were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the La Fu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead. Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol. A strategy...
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words. It all revolves around the coffin, to be precise. It's the
remains of the Swarm Author?
More accurately, it's a fragment. Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates, I assume. You've all heard of the famed geniuses. 3, 2, 1. Right on time. Do you remember your name? My name is Ting-Yun. I serve as an emic.
A visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.